Welcome everybody to FSD Discussions. We're back here today with episode 2. It is 2. Okay. What are we discussing today, you guys?
I don't know. You got the topic that you would not tell us.
Oh, you don't know. Let's see what we got today. We got 2 topics today we're going to discuss. Let's start here. Why do men or women settle? Trey.
Well, speaking for men, I believe we settle because we get content and comfortable with who we have. And it's probably most likely fear out of stepping out of your comfort zone and finding somebody else and starting over.
Ariel, you were licking your chops over there.
I agree with what Trey's saying. Once you put so much time into the relationship, it's really hard to start over with somebody new. Like, that's a job. A relationship is a job. And once you put all of that time in there, it's like it's hard to let go.
Okay. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it settling. I'll call it more like finding the right person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you find that right girl or boy, and y'all vibing and, y'all taking it serious, evolving with each other, communication good, everything is fun, like y'all like being with each other and stuff like that. It's like, that's just soulmate, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I take back what I said.
No, you can't. No, you can't take back your answer.
Can I redirect it?
No.
It's okay, man. I'm
I wanted to key in on something here. The time of things is one thing I want to key in on, because people say after so long it's just this and that. It's like, is there a building process you guys are trying to say that there is, or is it's something that you just saying you wasted your years on? I'm not understanding, because you could leave a job and start another one, so why can't you leave a relationship and start another?
Exactly. That's why.
That's very true.
Trey?
Well, at the same time, it just depends on how you define settling. And settling is usually you basically accepting something lower than what you have, than what you can. Oh, okay.
Rodney, what you got?
I mean, I already said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put it perfectly. Like, settling for a job, if you don't like the job, you not leaving the job, you settling. You know
So it sounds like you agree with me and her.
I kinda chicken.
So what do you So what do you think about?
How am I? You just agree with me.
Nah,
and you don't see it as settling. Okay, so I don't see it. Okay, so maybe it's more like you trying to find with us. I feel like we trying to find ourselves in a relationship. Like, we trying to build who we are by still being in a relationship. But meaning, like, I feel like he's my soulmate. But at times, do we need to separate? At times, like, to figure stuff out? Yes.
Okay. So what point is it someone settling versus having the soulmate?
Well, that's what I said. If you're settling, then it means you're accepting something less than what you can actually achieve. Whereas if you have a soulmate, then that's the perfect person for you already. Settling would be finding someone who you know is not your soulmate, but just becoming comfortable and deciding not to find it.
With that being clear, because I agree with you. With that being clear, let's just focus on those people we can look at and say, oh, maybe they settled.
Right.
They look like they settled because I've pretty much heard you say, ooh, they could do so much better than who they are with, right?
Yeah.
So you see that person settling in that point. Why did that person settle?
See, with relationships, when we talk about relationships, you can't really determine if somebody's selling just off of appearance. Because if you know, saying like, I dealt with that with my girlfriend here. Like, they felt like, you know, why you with this girl just because of her physical appearance? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I look past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can change this easily. All we gotta do is work out 3 months. Boom. She Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know,
Beyonce.
It's like Beyonce. Like I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like,
dark skin version.
It's what's the inside what you got to really look at. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you can't change the inside. If somebody a dirty, nasty person in the inside, you can't change that, bro.
Yeah.
Like you could try to like, you know, get them to look a different path or a different way of looking at things, but in the center of the core, if they rotten, they rotten.
I got you. You look a little conflicted right now. Go ahead, talk to me.
I feel like settling is saying that there was nobody else out there, so I settled for this person. I mean, like, compared to a soulmate, like, you just feel that attachment to somebody. And you sometimes you can meet new people. Like, we've tried the whole separation thing, trying to talk to new people, and it's just not that attachment.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have that attachment with somebody, it's just not gonna work.
Okay.
And settling could just be more fear out of actually searching for somebody, because you may not find your soulmate in your city. You may have to relocate completely.
You gotta go. You know, you gotta go to the uncomfortable.
So, are you willing to do that to actually find your soulmate?
Man.
And most of the
some
time,
people
if
are.
it's no,
That's like the date now. Like the date now.
Let's go ahead and move on to the next
nap.
topic, you guys. Let's hold those for our end discussions.
All right.
Yes. Let's move on to our next topic of discussion today, which is, can girls and guys be friends?
Yes, they can, because I did it my whole college career. 5 years at Sam Houston, leisure foreman, bad. Yes, I wanted to hit, but I didn't, because I knew she had a boyfriend and I had a girlfriend. But I let her know that if those circumstances wasn't there, I would try to hit. So I just want to put that in perspective. Like, yes, you can. Like, if you really value friendship and understand what friendship is, yes, you can.
Okay, so he's basically breaking down like it's about respecting each other's boundaries.
Yes.
So yeah, of course, the opposite genders can be friends, because we all can intermingle and have relationships sexually or any other way. Like, but at the same time, that does not mean you can't formulate some type of relationship with the opposite gender.
Exactly.
That would just mean guys would walk around talking to guys and females just talking to females, just because I'm in a relationship. No.
Exactly.
You just have to be mature enough to respect those boundaries. But at the same time, people are going to exploit that and use that as avenues to cheat or do any other thing.
Ariel,
I agree.
you agree with?
Everything.
With
I
me?
mean, like, no.
You agree
Anyways,
with me?
I agree that men and women can be friends without it coming,
So she agree
like,
with me.
becoming sexual. Anyways,
I mean,
I mean, like,
are there certain limits to these friends? Like, let's say we'll base it like this: you and your girl have been dating, and she already had these guy friends, but she is now making more guy friends. Is it okay to have new guy friends added onto the roster?
It's all about communication.
I'm not very open with people. Like, I mean, once I stick like with certain patterns and certain patterns that I stick with. I don't have a problem talking to people, but it takes a lot for me to be like, oh, this is my best friend. Like, this is a person I can call on, like, no matter what. But it's like,
at the same time, there are underlying motives as to why someone would make opposite gender friends in a relationship, and I know personally one is to say, if that person you're in a relationship with messes up, then you already have the perfect candidates lined up.
Yeah, but why you talking to people who ain't even been in the same relationship as you? Like, not even in the same like not having the same length of time as you've been in a relationship.
But no, people do
you
that.
go to these people and ask them for advice.
But no, he's not saying no. He's not saying he's going. That person in that relationship is going to these people for advice.
But you're going to talk to them about your relationship.
No. This person in the relationship is having backups for if Plan A goes wrong.
Exactly, and that's masqueraded as friends, so to speak, of the opposite.
Because it happens.
Because you're not that type of female. You don't understand that. You're not that type of female, so you don't understand that.
These girls will have a man lined up, groomed, kept in their hand. For if something goes bad here, they have something to fall back on.
Exactly.
And that's how you get the people who transition from one relationship to another so quickly. So quickly to the point where the other person feels suspicious.
But that means you also been talking to them on that level to even give them that type of interest.
I mean, even either that or
so you've been flirting with that person while you've been.
So what if you a flirtatious person?
It's like you still flirting with somebody and you in a relationship. Like what kind of
What kind
of bullshit is that?
It would be classified as cheating, but to a dirty person, their conscience would still be saved because it's like I technically didn't even physically do anything with this person until we were out of this relationship. But at the same time, you still had a backup, waiting and knowing.
They basically walking on the technically.
Right. And there may be a mutual understanding between those two, or there may just be the power of one person to just bring in that friend to the relationship level just because the friend secretly wanted them anyway.
True.
Okay.
So, I mean, all these things happen, but everybody doesn't have bad motives either. So it's like, that's where I guess you have to bring in the trust to see if you trust this person enough to know that they are keeping this person at a friend level. But what if at some point, you know, the other person that's in the situation, not your partner, the other person in the situation is being more proactive towards the person in this relationship? What is supposed to happen at that point? Because this person's still in a relationship. So if this person right here, this is you in a relationship. This is your partner, and the next person is actively pursuing more this way. What is this person supposed to do at this point, and what are you supposed to do if you find out about this action?
That's where the communication and trust comes in, because you're supposed to know if anybody's invading their boundaries, then either they'll handle it and cut it off nip it at the bud to where you won't even have to know, or they'll just let you know and say, I'm becoming overwhelmed, I'm going to need your help to let this person know that I'm not gonna do this.
Hey, turn that around, bro. Turn that around.
Okay, so this is it.
When this person, what's that movie where she's a successful person going out with this dude, but she's tired of the dude because she's kind of like feeling like it's no spark no more. But this dude that she works with, the guy's
the pharmacist. And she got the AIDS.
Exactly. That's the female. That's the dude. And that's Bryce.
That's Bryce. That's Bryce.
Exactly. Ha! You see what I'm saying?
That's Bryce.
I got you, man.
I like that.
I got
that's
you.
Bryce.
I got you. See? So that's explaining exactly what that means, bro.
Bryce is that pretty nigga who comes in that she's keeping on backup for this nigga when he mess up.
Yes. And he got AIDS, though. But he done messed over the light skinned chick. Yes, it's salty, but it's like that's what you get.
It happens. So even if it doesn't go there, I'm saying if this person, when you say you nip it in the bud, what does that mean? You cut off all communication after that?
Yes. You just cut off communication. Then if she allows them to still be friends, knowing what his true intentions are, then she's somewhat accepting it.
Accepting what?
The fact that she may commit a cheating or adultery.
She may go past her limit and try to get comfortable and try to extend her welcome, and you gotta kiss that bitch out.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, respect for women comes into play there, and also I feel like it's both ways in that situation. Then, because a guy can lead a girl on to believe that, okay, so maybe like a girl's easy to catch feelings. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. So if a guy's egging that on, that she catching feelings, like you extending that welcome out to her, that's how I feel.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause you offering more than a shoulder, bro. You giving her some thoughtful words. Oh, don't like you giving her like comfort in that. Like, no, that's not your job. You're not her boyfriend. You are her friend. So like you can't do that. You have to know the difference.
Facts.
Yeah. So if they cross the line of I'm interested in you, we can't be friends. No?
Right. You can't do that. As soon as we had a conversation, I think we have to cut this. Like, I understand we've been friends for some time, but you have to respect my relationship. Like, that's just how it is.
So what if the person keeps them as a friend?
That's a no. That's a no-go.
That's a no-go. Negative.
That's a negative. That's a negative.
I mean, but doesn't it break down to just trusting your partner? I mean, you can't control what another person does.
You can trust your partner, but then that's a whole again, I say females, they gonna stretch as far as they can. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Like, when that door opportunity, and same as male, if that door opportunity is open, they gonna take it. They are simply just gonna take it. It's sad, but it's like it's open. And if they know that the relationship that you have is something that they could have, they're gonna continue to do it. So you just have to cut it off.
Well,
it's sad but true.
Yeah, sad but true. We talked about a couple things today. Is there anything that you want to touch back on about, again, why men or women settle, or can they be friends or not? Trey, let's start with you.
No, I pretty much got my point across on that topic. I said everything I had to say. What about you, Ariel?
No, I don't feel like men and women settle. Once you find your soulmate, you find your soulmate. I do believe that guys and girls can be friends, but there are some standards. Once you cross those standards, you cut them off.
The woman said it best.
Always remember, people, there are different types of soulmates in your life. Don't confuse who they are. Again, we thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell so you'll know when we upload. This is us coming to you. This is FS Discussion. Us coming to you, real and uncut.
Good night, guys. Da-na-na-na.